Hello again. So this is our second bird for today. I'm sure you guys have seen this bird many times before, not just at the beach, but even at school. It's called the herring gull. So there's many kinds of gulls. I think we generally call them seagulls, but they do have different names depending on which kind they are of the species. So this is the one I think we're most familiar with. So that's why I'm covering this gull. You'll notice the red spot on the underside of its beak and the coloring, which is really familiar. So white on the head and the chest, gray on the front wings and feathers, and then the back near the tail is black. Yeah, and look at the feet. What color are the feet? You got it, pink. All right, I think we all know what they sound like, but let's hear it. Yeah. Are they saying mine, 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 mine? Yeah. They are very active talking birds. They make a lot of noise. Okay, so as you can see, if we look at the habitat map, they are almost everywhere, but not all year round. So down here in California, it is their migration area, but they also hang out along the coast all over California in the winter. So this is why if we went to the beach now, we could probably see them around. It's also interesting to note that the gulls, which we generally call seagulls, even though this is a herring gull, you can be found very far away from the sea, very far away from the ocean. So they don't just hang out on shorelines. But here on the habitat, that's what they're saying, shorelines. They are an omnivore, which means they will eat all sorts of food. So they will eat plants and they will eat animals. They eat both. They're not picky. And of course, we know they love human food. I'm sure some of you have had your food stolen from a herring gull before at the beach or even at school. So their nesting area is on the ground. So they make nests on the ground somewhere, probably not in open areas, but somewhere on the ground hidden. And their behavior is a ground forager, just like the snowy plover. So they're walking on the ground, looking around for food. We've seen them walking on the beach, looking for things to pick out of the sand or even to pick out of the garbage. Yeah. So it looks like for conservation here, their numbers are in steep decline. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so I didn't know that. So it looks like for some reason their numbers are going down. Let's read one fact. So it says herring gulls are one of the most familiar gulls of the East Coast, and many people just call them seagulls. In fact, some 24 different species of gulls live in North America, and they present almost endless opportunities for identification. So, see there, we usually bunch them into one name, one group, but there's actually 24 different species of gulls that live in North America. All right, you guys, I hope you have a good day, and don't forget to color your sheets with the birds.